Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an intuitive reading, guys. So please take it where and how it resonates in your life. So it's up to you. It really is. And if it doesn't resonate, check out your rising sign video. For a whole year, I associated more with my rising sign than my sun sign. Sometimes that's how it is. Rising sign, moon sign videos, they're all here, guys. Please feel free to... What the heck does that mean? Feel free to leave the comments below, because you know I love to know. If you guys are looking for personal readings, then please do go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can sign up and schedule everything there, only through my website. You can also get these at my website. I know this is Pisces, but remember, I have one for every zodiac sign, and they're available in black and white. They're awesome little caps, and they're so freaking cute. Go get them. The summer is hot. If you want the full astrology breakdown, then please check out my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, where I do a week ahead forecast every single week for you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to, or you'll want to, subscribe over there too. I don't know what to make of this energy in front of me, and I think I'm trying to avoid it. So this was what excited me. Yes, right? But then... Gazette, right? 10 of Swords. And then we have the Tower. Now, I can't imagine that you're going to be happy because something horrible happens. But what I think is that there's going to be a great deal of happiness because there is an ending somewhere. Or there is something extremely, like, I don't know if it's a violent ending or it's just something is done. To be completely finished, and not only to have it finish, but everything crumble around it. There's going to be some sort of good news in that for you. So it may not be something that is happening to you, but because it happens, it ultimately ends up bringing something wonderful into your life. But we need to understand these energies. So let's get into this. What is this Tower? What is this Tower, God, please? What is this Tower? Moving away from distress and moving away from suffering. Also a moving. Somebody is moving, being able to move or move on. This has to do with King of Pentacles and Three of Cups are going to be very happy about some sort of financial decision or some sort of financial breakthrough. There is a celebration here. This could also mean moving for a job or moving on to an advanced position. That could be that you're celebrating. Maybe your boss is moving on in a way. But if your boss is moving on, that may bring sadness to you because you don't want to see them move. But at the same time, it could be that their position is opening up, in which case you would get it. Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be all horrible and terrible and stuff and all dramatic. It could be something as mundane as that, but it's not mundane because it brings a great deal of success to you without you really having, it's not you that's really done it. It's just the door opens because it's happened near you or around you and it impacts you. So that's what the Tower is, some sort of movement on. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually something that can be celebrated, but it comes unexpectedly and all of a sudden, and it does mark an end. Let's get the details of the Ten of Swords. Could we please get the details of the Ten of Swords? The Death card. Okay, maybe this is an actual, oh god, I hope it's not an actual death. It's usually not with the Death card upright. It is usually a transformation, but definitely an ending. Certainly what this tells me is, oh yeah, it's final. It's final because it's moving on to something else. It doesn't want to be what it normally was anymore. It wants to metamorphosize. Like the butterfly never goes back to being a caterpillar. So there definitely is this sense of, I don't want this anymore, or this isn't where I'm at anymore. Being able to move on and choose a different direction. And then you have the Hermit card. This could once again be about work, be about your day-to-day, or it could be about healing. You could also be having a conversation with somebody, like the conversation comes through, some sort of word or message comes through about finally being able to have a conversation with somebody about where you want your future to go. This could also mean an ending. But I got to tell you, with that Nine of Cups, and maybe that's what we should get into, what is this Nine of Cups? Please be specific. Oh, it's been something, you've wanted this change. It's been something that you have been working hard on. Could also be something that's global, that has been in the works for a while. But the Nine of Cups is clarified by the World card and Eight of Pentacles. So finally breaking through, chipping away. You've been wanting to turn this corner, and you finally do. People now are appreciating your work and making offers to you. Now the Death card means that the tragedy's over, that you're coming back from the worst of it and you're finding a way to move on that is reliable and healing, and you can move on. This Tower is suddenly, all of a sudden, this breakdown, this opening happens to go, to move, to push beyond where you were before, and there's celebration on the other side. So yeah, is it going to be an easy week? I don't think so. But what I do see is that these changes, while abrupt and not necessarily in your, oh, happy birthday, Michelle Sandygate, not necessarily in your direct control, end up bringing a lot of kind of opportunity and happiness, a level of success. So let's get deeper into this journey, because we just started with the first. Oh, there's you. It's almost like you're going to feel your full self, or you're going to feel back to your full self. This could have to do with your physical self too, your actual body, but it's talking about your future because it's moving into the future. So it's talking about taking action, moving into the future. But for you, since it's the Emperor, it's assuming this sense of authority. You could actually be moving into an authority position, which we talked about a little bit before. Or you're taking on this mentality of, I know who I am now. I know exactly where I'm headed. Damn. I mean, all right. Aries. Ooh. This is a don't fuck with me week. That's what this is. This is the week of like, get out of my way, because I can't be stopped. Come hell or high water. That's that kind of energy. We have the Death card again. God, what are you trying to tell me? What is this? This could be scorpionic energy. This is Mars energy. Oh. This is Mars energy. Okay, so since before the Death card was a clarifier, let's clarify the Death card. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's going on? The Devil. Oh, this isn't looking too good. This is Pluto and Saturn. This is fate and karma. But then there's also like opportunity on the other side of it. What is that? This is Five of Pentacles. Somebody's going broke, but I think that this is major arcana. This sense of somebody who has been really greedy, it coming up from the depths. It's like expose or bad behavior has brought them down, and that's what's brought about somebody's toxic crumble Five of Pentacles is here, which means complete rejection and poverty, not having anything. It's almost like going bankrupt. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know if this is y'all, but somebody's going bankrupt. But then the Ace of Pentacles comes and says, oh, ding, you get money. What? What? Unless you knew somebody who, I was to say this, because it came to my head, and you know I try to share everything with you guys. If you knew somebody who passed away from or died of a drug OD, and they seemed absolutely penniless, they weren't. There's money here. I mean, yes, could it be from a lawsuit? Sure, right? Or there's opportunity here. You may be taking action or be called to action. Called to action with regards to, I want to take this tragic event that I suffered and I want to do something with it or find value in it. And this is when you take your tragedy and you take your suffering and you find the inspiration to heal something or to make it into something meaningful, kind of like the way that woman did with her son's passing in a car accident. She created Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It's kind of that, like, this has already happened to you. Something has gone on. And now it's when you find that strength and that catharsis to become something better and for it to drive you in your mission forward. And now you've got your mission forward, or you've gotten a new job opportunity that's all about that mission forward. So it could be something like that as well, which is really particular and really deep. And I'd actually feel more comfortable saying that in a personal reading rather than a general reading, but for some reason it had to come out. We also have the Hanged Man here, which means that something was stuck for a long time. You weren't certain, you weren't sure, or you were kept on a shelf. You also could very well have been in your cocoon for a long time. And then the Star card comes, which is now you see the truth. Now you see the hope. Now you see the future. Now you see the aspiration. Now you see it. Now you're going toward it. Now you're sure. It's like you've waited and you weren't sure, and now you're absolutely sure. You're absolutely sure where you want to head and what you want to do with this energy. It's also, if you were stuck in a situation, this information or this opportunity that pushes through because it's from this crappy thing, it could actually help you achieve your dreams. Isn't that weird? This is an interesting. Hierophant suggests that it is about finances. It is about something traditional value systems. I want to go to my other deck though. Oh, I got to get the Moon card. I can't not get a Moon card. Moon card. A new start is, oh my God, I just got the chills. Because you know these kind of readings are tense, right? Could be good, could be bad. Ooh, I just got the chills. I'm so happy there. Oh, now, because it's almost like, you know what? It's completely cleared away. It's complete, like whatever it was getting in your way, it has completely been cleared out of your way. And now you're free and clear to start new. And like I keep seeing like the Scorpio card, the Death card, and then I see the Hanged Man. If you follow my readings, you know this is the cocoon energy. You were in a cocoon. This is a sense of now your wings are spreaded. They're blossoming. Now, where is this taking you? That is a good question. This comes up in the future. It's almost like now you're your whole self. Now you're your full self. Now you are completely realized, and you know it's like you're taking command. You're stepping into the lead. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Something was undermining you. Something was draining your energy. Somebody's greed or holding on to money or obligations was undermining you. That's what was undermining you. Somebody was holding on to that shit. And it was undermining you. Well, now, in Cancer season, because hello, we have the Chariot, it's like, bitch, please. Now I get a fresh start. Now I get to move on and go unencumbered into my future. You're going to get a bunch of baggage removed from your back. Could be emotional, it could be financial, it could be anything, whatever it was that was dragging you down. No more. This is almost like free and clear. It could have something to do with a car, sure. Maybe you've refinanced, right? Maybe you've gotten rid of that burden. You've taken care of it. Also, it could just be moving forward, a financial burden to your family as well. That's it. It's removed, or it's because of family. Family comes through and takes this burden away. Either way, this is how it's coming through. Let's get into the extended. The link is below in the description box. It's pinned to the top of the comment section. I'll see you guys there.